Hi, everybody. Or just me. I don't know if I'm going to post this yet. I just kind of wanted to say out loud some of the things that I was thinking. I just came back from the uh, Anti-Inauguration uh, march here in Oakland, which seemed to be led a little bit by an anarchist group, which is cool and fine, and um, they're angry and I'm angry and we should be angry and we should get angry and we should express our anger and express our rage um, in whatever way feels right for us, as long as it's not hurting another individual, is is what I feel. And I've been seeing a whole bunch of posts in the past, and even today, because like I knew that shit was gonna go down today. Like I knew that it was gonna happen. Um, with rioting and with people breaking windows and breaking into businesses and people being upset about that. But the thing that I don't understand is why people are upset about the buildings and they're not upset about the people, or the way that the people got to the situation that are making them break these windows and shatter these glass windows, these doors, or breaking into businesses. And, some, like the organization or lack thereof, like the event that I just came back from, in these cute shoes, I might add, in this tux. So I was sending a whole bunch of different messages. I have my rainbow headband, sporting my fro. I have a whole bunch of pins that represent different aspects of who I am. I have my marriage equality button, my love includes button, my equity membership candidate pin. I have my vagina warrior pin, my I heart pro-choice women pin, my hope pin, also written in Mandarin. I have my AIDS and HIV awareness pin. I have my alumni fraternity pin as well, and a little marijuana leaf. But anyways, so what makes me upset is that people are more concerned about the buildings and these small businesses than the fact that there are people dying on the streets. There are people being separated from their families due to deportation, due to being separated by police, by the judicial system, because they're being charged for some heinous crime, or because they're seen as threatening or a danger to our society. I've experienced a whole bunch of microaggressions that I didn't know were microaggressions. And if I'm using a word that's new to you, I would definitely look it up. I encourage you, I empower you to look up the word microaggression. Something like somebody crossing to the other side of the street when I'm walking. And yeah, it might be nighttime. And yes, we live in a time when safety is hard to come by, unfortunately. But that doesn't make me feel good. Especially if you know me, if you know the kind of person I am, it's it feels bad because it's not me. It's what people perceive of me because of my skin, because of my hair, because of their own experiences that had led them to that moment in time that's like, oh, there's a black man coming towards me. I'm going to cross the street. Am I upset at them? No. I'm upset at the system that has made them think this way. And not only them, but a whole bunch of people in our country. This is one of the main reasons that I feel police officers are overreacting and shooting unarmed Black individuals. And this isn't anything new. It's been happening. But with the spread of social media and the fact that we're able to share these videos so quickly, it shouldn't be going on, but it still is. And I marched today. I got out and I put on my nice clothes and I was out there and it was raining. And I had some friends there, but I was really disappointed by the amount of people that didn't show up. I'm sorry, I didn't know that social justice, that racial justice, waited for the weather to be nice. Oh, well, it was raining. I couldn't make it. Or like, oh, I was working. Oh, I'm sorry. I understand that we live in a capitalist system and we are supposed to work in order to be productive, in order to be a valuable member of society. But your existence, my existence, should not be based on the amount of productivity that we are able to produce for our society. Whether that's you sitting behind a desk, writing emails, typing up memos, whether you're serving at a restaurant, it's not okay to sit back and let other people do the fighting. Well, it's not my fight. It doesn't concern me. It does concern you. Because when you look back 30 years from now, if we're all still here, are you going to ask yourself, was I really on the right side of history by just sitting back and just letting other people handle it? And I think that's where I'm starting to wake up and realize, other people aren't going to handle this. I need to handle this in the best way that I know how. And right now, that's me going to grad school, getting a better education. That's me protesting. That's me attending city council meetings, attending development meetings, talking with people that have been displaced out of their homes here in Oakland, treating everybody the way that they want to be treated. But most of all, educating. Educating. This was kind of a ramble. Just some things that were going through my head. Do I condone violence? No. Is violence a tool in order to get a message across, a point across? Is it the best tool? It's not the best tool. But it is a tool that some people know how to use. And when I say violence, yes, I am talking about against other people. I am not talking about violence in the sense of I'm breaking windows, I'm smashing cars. Because all that is just stuff. It's stuff. Yes, somebody worked hard for that stuff. And they put effort into it. Stuff can be replaced. Stuff can be replaced. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Stuff can be replaced. People? You? Me? There's only one of us. We can't be replaced. No one looks like you. Maybe they do if you have a twin, but your twin is not you. Property? The idea of property is a capitalistic idea. I am not a capitalist. I am far from a capitalist. So when people are outraged, oh, they're smashing windows and breaking buildings and burning trash and trash cans. Oh, I can't. Well, yes, there might be better ways to handle your anger, but don't condemn these people for expressing themselves the only way that they know how to a system and the people within that system that keep perpetuating the status quo. Because when you keep perpetuating the status quo, it seems like you don't care. When you keep perpetuating the status quo, the impact that you have on other people is that it seems like you don't care. And maybe you don't. But then, if you truly don't care, don't complain about these people that are exercising their emotions, their rights, their disdain with the system that has failed them several times. A system that's torn apart families, a system that has killed people, a system that has not worked for minorities in this country. And not just minorities, but the poor. The system has not worked for any of the classes except the elite. And that's what capitalism is all about. That's what the initial American dream was based off of. Making lots of money, garnering stuff. I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. Stuff is not important. I've been homeless. And I've lost my stuff. Stuff isn't important. You can get new stuff. Look, like I have new stuff. And yes, some of this stuff has meaning to me. But my stuff, this stuff, these symbols, these pictures in the background, my jackets, my bed, my stuff does not define me. I define my stuff. That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling right now. It might have not made sense. It's the first time I'm doing something like this, and maybe you could ask me to elaborate on a thought. But this is where I've landed. Peace. Power to the people y que vive la resistencia. Long live the resistance.